Hi everyone, it's Melissa here from Friendly Crochet Creations. I'm going to try to talk a little bit louder this time. If you can't hear me still, you might want to put on your earbuds. I don't know if that's going to work out for you or not, but you can try that. And I know I've missed at least a week and a half, and I apologize for that, but court went well today, and I hope court goes well tomorrow. I actually missed the time to call them today because I can't find the notice. So hopefully I can find that before Monday and give them a call. Hopefully sometime this week. Maybe I won't have to go. They said either call or show up, so that's what I need to do. So I need to take care of that, and I did take care of some other business today. So yeah, so that's good news. Had really great news. And the judge was very understanding. And I guess what I need to get out of the way, there's 3 things that are tying for first place here today. I'm not sure which one to start with, but I guess I can do a non-yarny thing. It is crafting. I'll show you what I've been working on in sewing class. This is what I've been working on, a French seam pillowcase. I'm not exactly finished with this top seam, but I will fold this the other way, or put this right side out so you can see the print on here. And I've got 3 of these prints. This is the only one that's black and gray with white in the background. Put this up here so you can see. Okay. And okay, the arrows. And here's the top. This side's not done exactly yet. This side is done. Having problems with the sewing machine because it's buckling on the edges there on my little sewing machine. I should have just used the big one. The seams are too thick for that one. So on the next class, I just used the machine in class. It's actually a Viking machine. It's actually a really good machine, but I want to get my Singer up and running. And I need the foot for that, whether I buy it or get it from mom. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I gotta fix this pen real quick. Okay. Cut onions earlier, and I usually react right away, but my body is reacting now instead of earlier. So there's that pillowcase. The next one we were working on hemming. You see what happened? This happens on both sides, and so I cut it, and I cut off part of the hem. She was trying to tell us how to do it with the hem already, but what I did, I had to cut all that off and make a new hem. So this side looks good, and I did it in white so I could see what I was doing. I didn't mark it. I should have marked it. Look what happened. I should have done what she told me. Yeah, you see that? Even if I had marked it, I would have probably got it wrong. So. And once again, I have this bright light over here. I can't cover the bulb right now. I've tried, and the little thing ain't gonna work. The bulb cover, it's just not gonna work like that right now. Next, we are in March already, but I do have some things to show you from Valentine's. This one you've already seen. I talked about it in my review for the Lion Brown Pound of Love that I love. Okay, and this is the way it goes, like this. I don't know if you can see that. You don't see that? Yeah, you can see that. Hold that up there. That focus, I can't see. And here's the other side. So it's reversible. I believe it really actually goes this way, which means the hearts are upside down. I can't see that. Wow. Maybe if I bring it back here. Yeah, you can see it better now. Actually, you can't see the hearts from back here. Huh. So, anyway, Y'all can see it on that other picture, but I think y'all saw it a while ago, but I messed it up. There it goes. Can y'all see that, or is it just blending in too much? It's a light pink, or it's actually just a regular pink and lavender here. In my bag, I have a pattern for the bag too. It's like a market bag for bread, and I'm using it for yarn. I have used it for other things like groceries before. I took it to the food bank last month. I didn't take it this month because I'm using it for that. I have one more Valentine's thing, and you can probably see this one a lot better. I started this one a long time ago. Look what I found here. It goes with the stockings I was trying to make for Christmas, and I didn't have time. This one is, it has a ran and burgundy from Red Heart. So it's acrylic, super saver. A big ball of yarn here and a couple of smaller ones. But I have other full skeins over here too. So this is what I started from a book that I have. And that one actually came from, the other one came from a magazine. And I also have the Reverse Ripple Sweetheart Afghan in my Kindle. And it has other reversible Afghans in there too. Maybe I'll show those to you all sometime. I haven't started those. This is what I did for hearts. It's supposed to be striped like that, and then some other parts. I can show that to you at a later date too. Hopefully I'll have this ready by one of these Valentine's days. Wasn't even ready to show you all that. I mean, I was wanting to show that to you, but anyways, there's that. I don't know the name of it, but I wanted to show it to you because that's all my plans to do. And I did that either when my kids were young or before they were born. I can't remember. So that was at least 14 years ago. 14 and a half years ago. Okay. This next project is it's a commission project from somebody that was at my previous job. And I gave her some stuff already, and I took a picture of some of that, and you've seen some of it. I gave her the crocodile stitch booties, and I gave her a mermaid tail with a bikini top and headband, and I have a picture of that to show you later, at a later date, when I get all the information together to show you that. And I actually have another one, and it looks like it goes with this very well. I don't know if she wants it, though. Here's the blanket. It's commissioned. The blanket was already made. All I did for this right here was made the, what did I do here? I made the border. I started with the white to show them that that's where they had stopped. I put the turquoise, the, oh, well, yeah, Ribacy, there's a light pink, and the pretty in pink here that I did in Red Heart. And, so I did that already. But what she wants me to do now, so you can see that, I don't like that part, is, not only put these sand dollars on there that I found on online, and I will link the link below when I locate that again. I made these little sand dollars. Probably can't see that. Put it against my black right here. Sand dollars, and a ran also. Okay, I made several of these. One I did the chain start like they said, and then I really didn't like it. I don't like how it's working on the second row, but when I did it as a magic ring first, on the rest of them, I love it. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. I thought I did 8 of these. Okay, so I did 7 with the magic ring, and one I did with the chain stitch. So you can tell that yeah, this is probably an older pattern. It's from a few years ago, and I like this one better than some of the ones that I've seen. I wanted the ones with the holes in it, so they really look like sand dollars and stuff. I didn't like the ones, I mean, I did like the ones, they had like the chain stitch stars on the top, and I said, no, I have to have the ones with the holes in it, and she's kind of picky too. So, I will tell you about that here in a minute. She wants me to not service crochet it, but if that's the only way I can do it, I know she'll accept that. But she wants me to crochet the baby's name on here, and I was going to try to get her a blanket done before the baby was born, and we lost contact, I guess, for a little bit, and then she called me and she said that her mom or somebody had a blanket made for her, and I hope she's okay with me showing it on here. I'm not telling you who it is. There's two people that are supposed to be having babies right now. One's next month, but he hasn't talked to me lately, so whatever. I probably need to contact him and see if he wants something for his baby too. I don't think I made anything for the first one, but she wants me to cursive crochet her name on here, and I don't know if I should just do the surface crochet. Like Repeat Crafter Me just recently put out a video, I think last month, for cursive crochet, and I think she did the name Elena, but this one that I'm working on is difficult, and it like starts with a T, right? And stuff like that. So it's different than what an E would be. And I'm not real sure. I need to watch that video and see how she does that. And but she said what she wanted me to do was make the letters and probably apply them to there later, like sew them on. So I'm going to try both ways, I think, and try that. If you have any experience with crocheted cursive letters, let me know. And if you know of another video that I can watch that is not surface crochet, or even an extra video that is cursive crochet, let me know and I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, whether I show it to you or not, I don't know. I might show you the sand dollar part of it. Since it's gonna have her name on it, I don't want to show you the name of it, but maybe I can show you another name later on a different project that I can work on in the future. So that's that, and I need to get that to her ASAP. The baby is born, and I really need to do that probably before Monday. I really should have had it done already, but like I said, I've been stressed and overwhelmed, and things have been going on, and so I got that out of the way. I showed you my squares. All my squares for class are done. The third month I need to do that. I am working on this bag here. It's made, I did two different colors. I did like adult colors and I did baby colors. And I wish I had two of one or four or whatever, because you're supposed to do two strands at one time, right? But I didn't do that. And when I show you the yarn that I use, maybe you'll understand. And it is a bit flimsy. It's not as sturdy as it would be if I had done the two together, right? So it is very flimsy, and I did the handles already. I have this handle here. It's very pretty. I love it. You can't really see the textures. Maybe if I do that, it's a little fuzzy right there. And then this one has a different textures in it. Oh, I'm not really pleased with this lighting right now. The sun is going down a little bit. And this is Tuesday, you guys. So I'm doing real good. I still haven't done the navy cowl yet. I haven't put it together. But this is the yarn that I've been using. It's called Bernat Mix Home, and it was on sale at Michael's for $5.49. And this color was Twilight Purple. And this one is turquoise. Can you see the textures, the different textures in that? It's kind of like, I don't know if it's like home deck or what, but it says Bernat Mix Baby. Oh, this one. The turquoise and the pinks, and there's different textures and things on here. It was really weird to work with and difficult. Some of the different yarns that were in here is kind of hard to work with. I like the ropey type kind. This one here is kind of like the Brett Karen Pantone. I like that one a lot. That one was a lot better to work with than some of the other ones. The next one was kind of easy to work with, but you know, the fuzzy yarns are hard to work with, and some of this other stuff in the purple was hard to work with. But all in all, I got it done, and all I have to do is add the handles to it. So this is how big it is. Okay, kind of wide. I do have stuff in here. Okay, I have my hooded cowl that I need to work on. I made these gloves a while back to go with a scarf that came with a coat. fingerless gloves. I don't know where I got the pattern. When I find it, I will let you know. Okay. There's this. Oh yeah. Okay. And here's this. This is a purse I made a while back. It's supposed to be felted, but my machines won't felt right now. So I don't have warm water or anything. So I only have cold. I had Velcro in here, but I don't anymore. Just flip it over. There's the back. Okay. What is in here is a shawl from my Shawl and a Cake. It's coming out quite nicely. I was close to getting done, but I stopped and I hadn't picked it up. You'll see that. I can't remember if it's Tetra Boro or something, but I got it from the Lion brand website. And I really love it. And it looks a lot different online. And I didn't really like the colorway, so I just went ahead and used this one. And the one that they used this one with, they used like 3 different skeins, and it was like 2 of this and 1 of something else. But I wanted to use 1 skein, so I did this one. And you can see the colorways here, and they pretty much go in that order. I see that kind of upset. But this one is called Lotus Blossom. And there's a shawl in here. There's tassels. They've got crocheted patterns, and they have knitting patterns, and I think that one's crocheted. It's really cool. But it's the Lion brand Shawl and a Cake. Lotus Blossom. Can't see that, can you? And I hope to, anyways, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. It's a Lotus Blossom, and I hope to do a review on that very soon. I have another colorway that I want to use for that. And this one's sparkly. And you know about that one. Here's this one. I'm still working on this wall hanging thing. I found a stick, but I've lost it. So I need to find that again. I finished my Dreamy Diamonds blanket. Okay. I do want to put a border on this after I take a picture of it and submit it online. For the Hygge Home Cow with the Undergroundcrafter and the other ones. This one is called actually Mr. Cuddles, and it was like 3 weeks ago. So there's been 3 that I haven't done yet. The bolster pillow, the mixed home baskets, and then today something else. Oh, another throw came out today. So, or yesterday actually. And this one, I'm gonna call it Miss Cuddles because when I show it to you, you will see why. Okay. It is not only just pink. This one doesn't have a border either. I want to put a border on it. Here's this 3rd set of stripes. Here's a 2nd set of stripes. Here's the 1st set of stripes. So it has purples in it too. And there's like 4 different combinations. Like I used purple in the first 3 sets and no purple in the top. So that's a top. So this one is the 1st set that we did. Almost looks like there's tulips in there. Okay. There's a 1st set and it got darker after that. Can you see how? I'm trying to show you how the colors change. Well, you can kind of see it. Everything looks washed out right now, but there's those. And then it goes to this one here. This one here. See if I can show you the difference in the colors. There's that and that. And it goes to this one. So from the 2nd set on, a set of stripes, it has a dark pink in it. Okay. And this one just has all 3 pinks and no purples. She actually used dark colors for like guys and stuff. But you know, I can make another one for a guy later on. But I really don't have a lot of man colors right now. But I have made a pillow on a wall hanging with some man colors. And y'all have already seen the 2 pillows, or the little case and the pillow. So yeah, that makes 5. And that's the wall hanging. I still haven't finished that. The surprise sits over here. I'm not gonna do that for you yet. The throw, this one, I'll show it to you better later. I can't remember who made this. I don't know if it's a little woolly blanket or something else. I did make 3 little woolly blankets. One was a king size and 2 were twin size for my kids. And the king size one is in the laundry right now, so I'm washing that. I'm fixing to dry it. And that's almost it, except for my acquisitions. I got Sophie's Universe out not too long ago, but I haven't finished it. I haven't started working on it. I got another blanket out, and I haven't brought it in here yet to work on it yet. But I actually started that one before this one, and hopefully I will show that one to you very soon. Oh, here's something else. Oh, this one I got, I don't know if it's Magic Crochet or something, Magic Crochet or whatever, but this is one of the first doilies I ever made, and this was made out of baby yarn instead of thread. So you see how it's all flopsy and mopsy and everything. It's not sturdy or starched or anything. But it has a rose in the center and the leaves, and oh, I did do pineapple stitches before, but not, these aren't as big as the other ones. I thought I'd never done pineapple stitches, but that is kind of like a pineapple, right? Or grapes or something, more or less. So there's that. When I find the magazine for that, I'll let you know too. But I don't know where it is right now. I cannot get to most of my magazines. For the life of me, I cannot do that. Let me show you what was donated. See this big bag? There's 2 bags. I think this is bigger than the other one. So I want to put this in here and try to get her bags back. Or at least the other one, because I know she's going to want it. Now I got 2 of these. This is actually on the bottom. Bernat blankets in the colorway Plum Fields. Bernat blanket. I'm sorry, it's backwards. But it's greens and browns and burgundy and cream colored. Sorry. Can't really see it through the color. It's getting washed out real bad. I do have a plan for this. This will be part of the surprise that I'm working on, but this one will be a man one. And the one that y'all saw in the last video will be a woman one. An adult woman one. And I have made some baby ones. And I need to work on some kid ones. And I have started some kid ones. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's a surprise. Okay. And this one looks like Bernat Baby Sport to me. I don't think it could be anything else. But that's what it looks like. Anyways, it's baby yarn. It's not super savory or anything like that. I'm pretty sure definitely Bernat. Okay, now the next ones we've got some Karen Simply Soft person. Give these to me. She used to love Simply Soft. I don't know if she still does. Here's this one. It's Colors Pistachio. Okay. And I have another one in Blue Mint. Here's Simply Soft. And I have this turquoise one, which I've used already before. I think y'all have seen that when I did the Secret Yarneries, the circle Afghan that I was doing that I haven't finished yet. Hopefully I can get back to that too very soon. When I get to doing Afghans, I do Afghans, and that's like all that I do. I don't do clothes. I don't do hats. I don't do shawls. I usually don't do shawls, but I've done shawls lately. So, you know, yeah, I like to try new things. So I'll go in phases sometimes, and sometimes I just work on all kinds of stuff, but usually I don't. Now, Charisma, I don't believe I've ever used. I've seen it a lot at Michael's. So this one is Charisma by Loops and Threads. I have used some Loops and Threads before, but not very much. This is Colorway Toadstool. I do love my froggies, so there's something I can work on. It looks really earthy. I do kind of like these sometimes. I do like the yarns that what's her name from oh shoot, Ellen from No Catchy Name. She got a couple of, she just got some new yarns. They're really, really nice, and I like the ones that look like they're green and clouds and stuff, like the grass and the clouds. It looks like really, really pretty. And then she's got the rainbow, and then she's got some other ones. It's really, really pretty too. This one, I don't think I've ever used this one either. This one almost looks like homespun, but it's loops and thread country loom in the colorway Hollyhock. Okay, let's look at that. Can't really see the colors. I think maybe it's better to take it down here. It looks a lot better. Okay. This one is Loops and Thread Jubilee in the colorway Warm Gray. That's pretty. That's interesting. It's white and gray variegated. It's very fluffy, and it's got like thread wrapped around it to keep it held together. Oh, I was gonna prepare that darn good yarn for you. I'm not sure if I'll put it at the end of this. Some of y'all had complained that it was tangled whenever y'all were trying to wind it up into a ball or something. So I'm going to try my ball winder later and do that, and I may or may not put it at the end of this. I may tag it on to another one, but I wanted to show it to you with this one. I don't know if I'll get around to that. I've got a lot of stuff to do before I have company. Man Valley Textiles. Oh, it's called Rosa. So I guess this color is rose in English. No, it's Rosa. Huh. I don't know what the colorway is. No. It looks like a rose color. Oh, color 4. That's what the color name is. It's like a peachy rose or something. But it's Talkie Yarns. Rosa. Is that a lamb or there's like a sheep on the front of it. There's their symbol. I'm trying to see if it's wool or not. All the other specs, the yardage, the weight, the gauge, needle hooks and stuff. The washing instructions. Oh, 100% cotton. Oh, that's interesting. It's got different textures in it too. Little and smalls, and then I have another ball of that without the skein label. This one, ooh, this is pretty. It's like for Christmas. It's got gold wound through the cream color. It's called Loops and Thread Impeccable Glitter, and the colorway is gold. Yeah, gold. I don't know why I keep showing you that part, but Loops and Thread Gold. Of course, they always advertise one of their patterns on the front. I don't know if they'll show it any other way. I do not know what this is, but it looks like it's peach and brown variegated ball. Now on that mix, baby, and the mix, the home mix earlier that I showed you in that bag, what they did when they changed the yarns, I guess maybe it's common sense or whatever, but they tied the different yarns together is what they did. They just knotted it up and stuff. Now there's 2 of these. It's Red Heart Super Saver Fleck, and the colorway is Buff Fleck. There's that. And we do have a pattern for an Afghan on here. It's Red Heart Super Saver Fleck. Let's see the colors on that. Oh, you can see it better this way. It's got light brown and some black in here, or maybe that's really dark brown. I can't tell in the lighting in here. Just yeah, there's that. And here's the second one. Look at this. It's sticking out. Isn't that cool? I love that when it's sticking out like that. It's easy to find. You don't have to dig for it. But I hope it's not tangled on the inside. Hopefully not. The ball of green. Is this Fleck too? Yes, it's Fleck. few of these. This looks like some orangey brown in here, and some dark black, and maybe some gray flecks in here. I usually don't like seeing the fleck in the skein, but after it works up in something, it actually looks really, really good. I don't like it in the skein, but if I work with it, I'm fine with it. That's just like something that I would never pick up for myself, but after I've worked with it, like, for projects for her before, because, you know, sometimes she don't have, I don't know. Sometimes she says she don't have time, but maybe she's just trying to help me out. I don't know. But, or maybe both. And I had time, so I did that for her, and I needed the experiences and everything. But this one is Caring Simply Soft, and I appreciate her, all of her help and her donation. This is Gray Heather. It looks like a shiny, shiny gray, but you know how Caring Simply Soft is. It's always shiny and soft. Right. Okay. That's gray. Almost want to cry. Reminds me of somebody. Oh, okay. Here's the green. It's called Frosty Green Fleck. Oh, wow. That skein label isn't on there. Good. I'll show you. Let me show you what had happened with this one. Can you see how awkward that is? I've never seen a skein label like that before. Put on like that. But this one has it coming out of the end too. Ready? Ready to use. Okay. Try to hold this, or y'all can do it. I thought I did last time. I thought I held it up there long enough for y'all, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't hold it up long enough for y'all. Hopefully I'm talking loud enough. I'm really, really trying. I have a microphone somewhere. I don't know where it is right now. I think I might have gave it to my daughter for her karaoke machine. The one I had came with my karaoke machine, which does not work anymore. It does not. Okay, here's a homespun. I don't think I have this color. It's called Prairie. Homespun. It's kind of, I think I kind of like it. The colors in there, I don't really care for the brown so much, but with the burgundies and the blues and everything that's in here, the purples, it just all comes together really well. It reminds me of woods or earth tones, and, you know, appreciates the land I live in, and, you know, the earth and stuff, you know, trees and stuff, but it doesn't really have any greens in it. I mean, there's a green tint with the brown. It's like a brownish green, if you know what I mean. I don't know what color that is called. Like a tawny green brown or something. There's turquoise in here even. It's really nice. It's really pretty. I know you can't see all the colors, but I wish I could. See that? Looks like you might can tell that there's some other colors in there. So here's another one. The same one. It just doesn't have a skein label. Come around a little bit. Okay. So that right there. And then here's some more without labels. It's alright. She taped it so it doesn't come unraveled. It's a black. I don't know what it is. And here's another one. These special acrylic yarns, you know. There's a red. This is not for the Heart Super Saver. I'm not sure what it is. Here's a thinner yarn, like a fingering weight yarn. It's a brown and it's a variegated. It's kind of like it's not really a fleck. It's kind of like maybe a twist. Yeah, it has two colors twisted together. I don't know if you can tell the colors. You can probably tell that there's another color in there, but you can't really tell what's going on. But they're twisted together. It's like a frosty green and a taupe color together, if you will. This one's more like a homespun. Not really homespun, but I don't know. It's kind of like a gray and a black mixed in together. It's not variegated, but it's not exactly flecky, but they're just like two colors twisted together again. but in a different way. Looks more black or dark gray here. I don't know where I can show you. Okay, I'll just leave it here for a minute. Almost looks like it reminds me of a spider. Sorry, I don't mean to scare you. And here's a blue. I know I've seen these somewhere. I'm not sure what these are. They're really thick. They're a thick 5. They're like a 5. They're a chunky 5. There's a blue, like a navy blue. It looks more royal right there in the light, but it's darker. It's more of this, but darker. Yeah, it's probably the right color. Dark navy blue. Okay, there's that one. Oh, the other bag is here, way over here, way over there. Okay. Okay. Here's another red. Okay, here's the name of the red that was in that other bag. The flecky red. I think it was in a ball earlier. This is Loops and Thread Country Loom. Oh, that's a corner to corner throw. That's pretty. It's a green, almost like a frosty green, but not exactly. And then like a navy blue. That's really pretty. This is called Hollyhock. In another language, it looks like Rose Tremier, and another one, Malva Rosa. So we call it Hollyhock. Okay, and there's the pattern that he suggests, and there's the name of it. Backwards. Maybe some of y'all can read backwards. I'm gonna get this fixed one of these days. I don't know how to switch it over or anything. But here's Loops and Thread. It's impeccable. I always see these also at Michael's all the time. That's pretty chevron. Got 3 different colors there. This color is Southwest. There's that. Looks like it's a blue with 2 different browns, a light brown and dark. And then this has colors of a light blue, almost like a turquoise or seafoam blue. It has purple. It has like a cream colored rayon. It's got a tan in here, and then when it's color changing, there's like a green right here, around a green. It's got a lot of different colors. It's really nice. I like it. Not really one that I'd pick out for myself, really, but it's really nice. It's good to try different colors and different, different things. Here's this light blue one. It's like I want to say periwinkle, but it's really not. This periwinkle's more purple. I'm not really sure what kind of blue to call it, except for maybe a dusty blue. Kind of like a dusty rose, and this is a dusty blue. It's really a light blue. It's really chunky. And this one is, I think this one is a 3. This one looks like a 3. It's a brown. I'm not sure. That might be Karen. Is that something soft by Karen? Karen Simply Soft? Maybe it's a brown, maybe it's a light 4. And this one's a chunky gold. Yeah, I'm trying to think of another name for that. Like a corn or something. This is another yellow. It's a chunky. It's a peachy, corally, almost brown. Between a coral and a brown. Chunky. Looks like a lot of autumn colors in here. And here's this one. I know I have this one already. Okay, I have this one already. I don't know what color it's called, but it's homespun. And here's a turquoise chunky. Here's another homespun, or like a goldish brown. The other one was a darker brown with some flecks of other things in it. This one's a gray. This one looks more like it might be wool. It doesn't look acrylic. It's more like a 3. This one here says it's Charisma by Loops and Thread. And the colorway Espresso. Probably look good in some of these colors. I don't really pick these colors out for myself. That's a pretty scarf. That was on one of the other ones, or 2 of the other ones. This is really, really soft. I love filling these in the store. I usually don't buy those, but yay! I got some. Oh, to try. Oh, she started something here. I don't know what. She used a smaller hook. This is single crochet, and I just took part of it out on the end. I didn't mean to, but I don't know what she was making with this. Anyways, there's this. I don't know if this is cotton or acrylic. Kind of feels acrylic-y. It's I believe it's a 4. It almost looks like a 3 though, like a light 3. I think it's a 4. Yeah, it's a 4. This one here is another Karen Simply Soft. Ooh, I love that shawl. Takes 3 skeins to do that one. It's in the color Jessie Rose, but the color I'm holding here is white. Yes, it's white. Just white. That's all. Karen Simply Soft. Love that shawl. I almost thought it was knitted, but it's crocheted. It's got some, I don't know if you can see right here. It's got like squares attached as like flower squares, and then the other pattern is kind of loosely done, but it's got some, it's striped in a way. It's got it's like maybe some double crochets, and then it's got maybe some, I don't know, lace in between. Like you'll do like 3 or 4 regular stitches, and then there's a couple or 1 or 2 rows of like open stitches, open stitching. Okay, this one's, wow. That would be fun if it was in pinks and purples and peaches and stuff, and white. The play of colors there. Can y'all see that? The play of colors. That's an idea right there. Instead of clipping it, put some tape on there. The ball, I don't know what kind of yarn this is. It's kind of tubular and fastened together somehow. I don't know. Here's this one. This one's a variegated. That one's a good way to do greens and browns. There's all shades and hues of greens in here. There's lights to very dark. There's some middle colors, and then there's some browns in there. Okay. Here's another blue. It's a darker blue, kind of a medium to dark blue ball of chunky. Here's another brown. It's a lighter brown. It's like a regular 4-weight. This one's also a 4-weight in burgundy. Doesn't really feel like red heart. It feels like something else. I mean, it could be red heart, but I'm not sure what that is. And I have 2 here of sugar and cream. One color is buttered cream ombre, and the other one is psychedelic. And I know I have some of both of these to do my bath sets in sometime or another. This one looks more antique-y, and this one's bright. I wouldn't actually use that for a wedding unless I'm just going for like an antique look wedding. So I like both of those. I wouldn't even probably use it for Easter unless I was doing like an antique Easter, you know. I don't know. Okay, we've got some fun yarn here, some pom-pom yarn, loops and thread pom-pom yarn in black. I think there's more than one skein of that in here. There is. There's 1, 2, and 3. And all 3 of these have this in a scarf. They made a whole scarf out of that. And then they made they made rows of it, and it's like variegated, and then they let some just hang at the bottom in strands. So there's that. Loops and thread pom-pom. So there's an idea, like a fluffy scarf. Just so you're wondering, I have been using my hooded cowl that I made. Oh, here's a 4th one in black. The one from the latte cakes, I've been wearing it all the time. I get compliments on it all the time. Okay, so this here is white. This one is off-white. And this one here is off-white. Okay, so I have one of these in white, the pom-poms. Loops and thread bunny tail is what it's called. It is the pom-pom yarn too. You can see that. Okay, there is no anything on here for that. It looks like they put it out at Christmas time instead of Easter. And it looks like fluffy snowflakes, doesn't it? There's ornaments, and then there's the loops and thread symbol. This is bunny tail right here. See the capital B with a T, bunny tail, and a Y. Anyway, it's in white. These 2 are off white. Oh, they did a whole blanket, a whole baby blanket with this in 2 different colors, white and it's a periwinkle or something. But this is loops and thread, also bunny tail. But like I said, this color is off white, and I have 2 of these. Let's see if I can show this to you. Bunny tails, pom-poms, off white. And then I have another one. This is called, it's by Brown Sheep Company Incorporated, Lamb's Pride Super Wash Bulky. The 100% wool. And the mahogany is the color. This is upstate up in North US. You can tell what that is. I forget. Tanner or something? I don't know. Not real good with that right now. Machine wash, lay flat to dry, or dry clean. So Lamb's Pride Super Wash 100% wool bulky, and has a, I can't see the lamb right here. The lamb is right here before the word bulky, but you really can't see it because of my lighting in here. I really need a better place. I think my living room would be a better place, but I really need to get it cleaned up for you guys. Okay. That was really cool. So looking at that, that's lamb's wool right there. So I got to put all this back up in here, but I can do that after say bye. And I have started one of my flower squares that I'm sending out to Seta and the Canadian crocheter. I'm going to do them the same, and I will explain to them when I send them why I did it the way I did it. And that'll be another surprise for later, but it will be 2 row squares going out in a different color that I sent Crystal at Bagel Day. So anyways, you guys go check them out, the ones that I mentioned, okay? They are super good, okay? And everything. And I think that about does it for today, and I hope to see you soon, and give you an update on how things are going when I see you next time, okay? And until then, oh, I didn't bring my magazine in here. I was going to show you my latest Crochet World magazine, and I think it might be my last one for a while. if I don't get my new subscription paid for, it will be the last one, but I can show that to you next time as well. I might even do a special video on that one, which I had wanted to do before I made this video, but things happen and I don't always get to do things the way I want to do them. So, yeah, I've got more classes that I want to take at Joanne's, sewing and quilting and crochet related. I don't know if I'll ever take a knitting class. I'm kind of, I don't know, going crazy about that, but maybe I will soon. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, especially if you like my video. Please let me know, and any tips you can share with me would be fantastic. um and hopefully I get to go back to my previous job very soon, and or hopefully get another job closer. I may have to check on some of those other jobs that I've applied for, especially if my hours don't stay the way they are right now. I will have to look into a secondary job. Um, I if I was getting the hours that I needed, I would absolutely stay where I'm at, and like I told my job, I want to probably stay here, and I always want to succeed in my job, and always look into the managerial positions. Um, which I think that's a little far-fetched idea right now. Managerial wise, I have a lot to learn before I can do that part, but I am always learning, and if I can do that, if I can get more hours, and if I can afford to take on more hours, gas wise or whatever, I'll do that. And I mean, it's a great opportunity for me to learn more skills and everything, and I don't like changing jobs, and I like going there. I like the fabrics. I like the yarn. I like the arts and crafts, and I really want to get my children involved in that and get them involved in that, and see where that goes. That could go far for all of us, if we take the right paths along all of that, and um, that sort of thing. So pray for me, and let me know what you think and all of that. There's another job I can look into. The job that I called today about a background check, the background check hasn't gone through yet, and they actually filled the position that they needed. But by the time my background check goes through, they might actually have another opening. So, um, yeah, I checked on that after court today, and after some other things that I did, I had some errands to run. Oh my goodness. I got a lot going on here too at the house, and I gotta get all this wrapped up, and I gotta go to work in the morning. So, on Wednesday morning, and hopefully this will be up by then. And again, thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe, and share if you like this video. We're going close to an hour, and I knew it wouldn't be very short. I was trying to keep it short, but I had all this yarn to show you that I wanted to show you and everything, and let you know that core went well. And so I'll see you. You'll see me next time. I don't know when that'll be yet. I wish I could have a set schedule for you, but there's just no way in the world that I can do that right now. So when I can, I will. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I did try to give you those other 2 or 3, just in the meantime. And I always like to give you like a yarn review every week, and I will think about which one to do next. And I don't know if I'll do one of these that I got new today, that I showed you today, or if I'll do something else. But I'm sure I have something around here to show you. Um, there I go again, saying all the time. My goodness. Anyways, I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the show, and y'all have a great weekend. Oh, great week. Rest of the week, and a great weekend coming up. Hope to see you soon. Bye.